Hey, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, who the world inwardly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth and who do teach this truth and rule well. I want to give a peace and blessings to the I came across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. Quick video I'm going to get into basically is how, right now we live in a society where the heathens were flourishing, because now I'm starting to see that the curses are really taking over on the heathen, and the top heathen you could start with is Esau. But for the last years that they've been in rulership, as far as America, they've been proud, and they didn't think that that there was a God for the Israelites, man. Because not only did the elites get our people drunk off of, and not just the elites, but I think it's levels to being a fucking devil. But they didn't just get our people drunk off the Jesus juice, but they got their people drunk off the Jesus juice as well. So it sounds abnormal. It sounds different to them when we bring up Yahweh Shai, which is our power. And when I say our, I'm talking about Israel, and it's evident and it's proven, If you look at all the curses and you look at everything that we've been through as a people throughout the captivity or our captivities, you can see that the scriptures are talking about a specific people, man. If you look at all the things that the Negroes went through, the Native Americans went through, and the so-called Mexicans went through, you think about it, all everything that we went through, it fits in the scriptures, man. It fits in the scriptures. Now you're able to see it, being that we're in the 21st century, you know what I mean? You're able to see things on camera and see how you can see history, man. You can see what was going on 60, 70, 80, years. From a long time ago, you can see what was going on because everything has video, everything is camera now. But the same shit that they've been doing is the same shit all the heathens did and the captivities that we've been through as a nation of people, man. But, and not to talk too much, but I just have to say that, being that we've been on the bottom so long, these people don't even, I feel like these people, like the heathen, they didn't got so comfortable that they don't think that, some of them don't think that there's going to be any punishment for what they've done or what their fathers have done. I was watching something the other day as far as reparations, that how, so-called blacks, wanted reparations for what happened to us basically in slavery times, and that devil, said no. And really, I mean, the ultimate reparation is basically ruling over these fucking Edomites, man. There's not an amount of money that they can pay me to forsake my power, to forsake this truth, and Lord willing, I keep that mindset, because, there might come a time where, these heathens might try to pay you to come out, to get out the truth, or try to pay you to get inside or what's going on as far as, in the camp, and try to send spies in your camp and all that shit, man. But these people have totally forgotten that, there's a power, and there's going to be recompense paid to them as far as what they've done to us as a nation of people, man. Because like they said, no reparations for the so-called Negroes. Well, the thing is that you've benefited off of everything that our forefathers have built up. You've benefited off of America. All these companies, the majority of these companies that thrive, benefit off of free labor. And you got a head start on our people. A large head start on our people, That's why you're going to be punished for what your forefathers have done, because you are your forefathers, but you also reap the benefit of what your forefathers are, and you guys wasn't under the curses for a long time, You guys didn't have to endure that slavery. You didn't have to. You don't have to worry about when cops pull you over. You didn't have to worry about, you know, getting denied. For certain things. You didn't have to worry about being a byword and a proverb in the city. You didn't have to worry about getting killed. You didn't have to worry about little Timmy coming home or not making it home, and little Timmy. You didn't have to worry about little Timmy walking through the hood and passing up the niggas on the block and maybe being interested in that and selling drugs. You didn't have to endure none of that shit. You know, that's why they think this is a light thing. But this is Sirach 36:10. It says, "Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen." Right. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. Right. And that's a proud saying. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in Wisdom of Solomon 5, it kind of gives you, or it's either 1 or 5 or 5. It kind of gives you the mindset of a heathen, man. The mindset of these devils, man. Which is the so-called white man. Yeah, we do say the so-called white man is the devil. Now, don't be simple. Everybody that has, pale skin, non-melanated skin are not. That doesn't necessarily mean that they come from the nation of Edom. We have Israel, which is the sands of the sea, which we're scattered abroad, which is a curse as well. We're scattered abroad through every other nation. So you got Israelite men who look like every other nation, man. But how you can tell a difference is that, if the spirit on that man is vibing with what we're saying, that's how you know. So regardless of what a man looks like, we looking at the spirit, man. You have to think, you have to be more spiritual and not carnal. And that's something that I had, something I had to work on, not in particular as far as, judging as far as the flesh, but just judging everyday life. You want to walk in a more spiritual than a carnal, especially in the time now. How else can you be harmless as a dove and wiser than the serpent? You got to be what? You got to have wisdom. You got to know what to do, how to avoid situations so you don't act, how to avoid situations so your flesh don't take a hold of your body. Smiting some of the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. Gather all the tribes together, Salakia, gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them, and as from the beginning. Right, inherit thou them, as from which we are going to do. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, which is Israel, and upon Israel, which is you Israelites, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Zion with thine unspeakable oracles, and thy people with glory. Right, and this is coming. I'll jump down to 16. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found and faithful. Right, reward them that wait for thee. And the men that's waiting for the Most High, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai is a man that's on the highways and byways teaching this truth and pushing this truth to the best of their ability. Those are the men waiting for the Most High. We're waiting for the Most High to come back, because vengeance isn't ours, is actually his. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for a specific scripture. Basically, it was saying the vengeance is the Most High's. Let me grab this. This is Ezekiel 25:14. It says, therefore I will, know what, this is 13. Know what, this is 12. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, which is only right. And the Most High is a fair power, because if you, I always say this, if you look now, Edom even had a time to rule, and the Most High hates Edom. But this was his time to rule. This was his time to come in power. He received all the benefits, but now they're slowly, well, actually fast, they're going down, man. I didn't, like today, I really realized that Edom is like really losing right now. You know what I mean? And it's going to stay that way until kingdom come, Lord willing. Lord willing, kingdom is right around the corner, man. It says, thus said the Lord Most High, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. Right? So, but in that it says, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom, right? By the hand of my people Israel. So it's still the Most High's vengeance, right? But he's going to do it by the hand of his people Israel. Just like how he used Esau as a whooping stick towards us, now it's going to get turned around to us putting our hands on Edom. And they shall do, because look, the second part proves it. It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, according to his anger. See, brothers always say that we're not angry enough. We're not angry enough. So imagine, Lord willing, we be those men, we get that power in that day. Imagine how angry we're going to be. Imagine what we're going to do to these people. It says, taketh thy little ones, happy shall he be that dashes thy little ones into pieces. Basically, that's thy little ones against the stones, man. Now some of us might be like, well, damn, that's a little gruesome, that's a little too bloody, but in that day, man, it's going to be an honor to do these heathen strife, man. Because they were made for us anyway, and it's evident, because if it wasn't, why was the law only given to Israel? And that's proven throughout the scriptures. Why is the law only given to Israel, And the law is perfect. Why is Israel named Israel? So if the Most High didn't have a particular or a favorite people, why did he give Israel that name? He, Prince Power. Prince of who? Prince of the Most High, who's the king. So, of course, everything you got, the prince is going to inherit it, man. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. You know what I mean? So, and that time is coming, man. That time is coming, man. Real soon. Real soon that time is coming, because Edom has got they got the upper hand, but not through their own strength. You know what I mean? They got it through through deceit and lies and things of that nature. But ultimately, the Most High gave them the power to get that, man. This is Zechariah 1 and 15. It says, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, said the Lord of hosts, and a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. Cry yet, saying, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, my cities through prosperity shall yet be spread abroad, and Yahweh shall yet comfort Zion and shall yet choose Jerusalem. So I was thinking about the kingdom, or us waiting for the kingdom while I was reading these scriptures, and you know us waiting for the it's a wait. It is a wait, man, and I know I think about it every day. You know what I mean, and that's a blessing to do that as well. But it's definitely a wait. It's definitely a waiting period. And it's definitely a trying period. You know what I mean? And right now we're waiting and being tried. And that's just honest. That's the truth. That is the truth. This is Psalms 83 and 5. It says, they have, 83 and 3. So like Psalms 83 and 3, it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Right. So you got to have a hell of a hatred towards the people to want to cut them off from being a nation. It says that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. So yeah, they know who the fuck we are, man. I know these peon, crackers and these peon heathens don't know, but for the majority, their leaders know who we are, man. They know who we are, but it was a remnant that the Most High left to preach this word and preach this truth, and that's beautiful. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, right? And it names it. It says the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes. And it names them all down, man. They hate us. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, you showed it. You heathens showed it, but you don't get it 10 times more, man. You don't get it double. We're going to repay you double. But in righteousness, we ain't going to be fucking raping men and raping kids and, raping your wife in front of you and shit like that. No, we ain't going to do that. But we're going to put you to death, bring you back to life, and put you to death again. Feed your kids to Leviathan in front of you. You know what I mean? Feed your babies to alligators. Use your babies for kickball games and, whatever we might do. Skin your babies in front of you, man. We're gonna demasculate you in front of your woman, man. But in righteousness, chop your fucking head off right in front of the bitch you love. Put your ass to death. In front of your kids and your family. Then bring you back and put your ass to death again. And kill you in front and kill your kids, man. Then kill your wife. And it just fuck you up, man. With the power that we're gonna possess. Like on the movie Brightburn, if you brothers got a chance to see that movie, how his so-called worldly mom, he brung her all the way up to space and dropped her motherfucking ass, That's what type of shit brothers gonna be doing to you, man. You done fucked up. You done touched the apple of the Most High's eye, man. So you have to get in trouble. Got to, man. You got to. I'm gonna end it with this. This is over there 1:6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they eat thy bread and have laid a wound under thee. There was none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So the Most High actually, it has to be a hatred that the Most High have for you to completely wipe your kind off the face of the fucking earth, which you need to be wiped off the face of the fucking earth. And in due time, you will be wiped off the face of the fucking earth. After you serve the motherfucking years, man. Of hard bondage, hard captivity, death, pain, all that, and some, But without extending the video too long, I just want to say, Mawath La Baba Baba Kashaya Hawa, Baba Kashaya Hawa, Baba Kashaya Hawa, Bahashimi Hawa Shai. And I want to say shalom to you, Akin. Shalom.